Cash. Cash, what are you doing?
So it's I don't even know what the date is. Hold on. It's July 11th, 3:21 a.m. Today, not tomorrow cuz it's super early in the morning. Today is the day that me and my sister are going to be moving out of the apartment. At least a lot of this stuff you see. All this stuff packed, including the couch. I know it's going to be a completely new chapter in my life. The past 2 years it's been very rough in a sense of not hard but boring. I don't think a lot of people go crazy because something is hard. I think a lot of people go crazy when they live a boring life, very mundane, only doing the most simple things when they know about something even greater that they can do. If someone all they know is doing the farm life, a lot of people are content with that. I was going crazy, only doing the same thing every single day and looking like I'm not progressing. Like I was waking up, trading in the morning, working out, eating, going to work, come back, sleep, trading, workout, job, go to sleep, trading, workout, job, go to sleep, and I was losing my mind. I think the last month of me with my job made me lose the conviction for greatness. I am a believer that you can be way greater than you are now at all times, every single day, even the best. The only person that really reached his true potential is Jesus. Other than that, everyone can always be better. Again, the past 2 years have been tough doing the same thing over and over again, but I think it's been a tremendous blessing because in these 2 years, all I've been doing was working a mindless job, but also listening to mindful things. I was always listening to either books, podcasts, or sermons. I was listening about books on mindset, money making, how to trade, how to do this, that, the other, how to talk to people, how to manipulate people, how to change people's lives, how to change my life. Then I would be studying about history, I would be studying about politics, I would be studying about God, Jesus. Who am I? Anyway, I learned so much. I got so much knowledge, and I think the overwhelmingness is I have so much knowledge built up that hasn't been put to action, and I'm just ready to do something about it. I just need to not plan too much, but plan enough where I can keep going. I've been feeling a little bit lost. My father's been sending me a lot of videos about it, and one that really intrigued me was Jordan Peterson and Andrew Huberman, and it was a lot of times purpose, you don't even know the purpose until you already did it. For example, Joe Rogan, he started his podcast because he wanted to just talk to somebody across the table about how another con artist was robbing another comedian, and he just started speaking, and then he continued doing it, and then it ended up being a podcast before podcasts even existed. He was doing a purpose before the purpose even existed. So boom, they explained it in such a way, it's like, how do you even look or find your purpose? It's just doing the first thing that's in front of you. Clean your yard, do the dishes, do one task in front of you that you already see until you can kind of weave through the other ones. I've been thinking too much, and I don't think thinking is a bad thing. There's two types of minds. There's the broad people, and then there's the analytical people. And a lot of times, the broad people keep on hitting their head against the wall until they break it or they get injured. And the analytical people keeps on analyzing every single thing about the wall, and they don't even go through the wall because they are over-analyzing. And I think you have to be the middle. What I want to do is kind of plan. But I'm very, very excited about a move. My parents are gonna help me out, get a truck here, get the mattresses, get the couch, detach it, use my freaking muscles. I'm not as skinny as I used to be, but still a little bit skinny. Need a freaking bulk. That'll be a part of the plan. Good night. Love you guys. God bless. Okay. You look good, man. Man, I'm running on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I thought I was gonna be able to wake up at like 11, but we woke up at 9 and I couldn't sleep, so that was a bonus. I feel very sleepy, and I'll be honest, feel very cranky. Shouldn't be, because I'm a stoic man, but I will say I'm a stoic man that needs a nap. A mixture of little funk and gratefulness, because I'm very grateful I got a father that doesn't like moving, helping me move, and a grandmother and a grandfather that's letting me move all my stuff into their garage. On Tuesday, we're gonna be going to my Uncle Bob and Aunt Diane's place in Minneapolis, and then drive all the way to Nashville. And then my sister's gonna be hanging out with this girl that's her friend with a Yorkie and a horse. I have no idea. While I'm gonna be hanging out at the Nashville Strip. So after we're there, she's gonna drive the rest of the way to live with her husband. I'm going to be flying back to Minnesota, hanging out here for a day. Then the next day I'm gonna be going to Brazil. So, eventful week. The thing that I love the most about this is I have no idea what's going to happen. It could be very bad or very good, and that's what excites me. It's not the adventure that makes me feel down, like the lows when you're going through it in the adventure. It's the boredom of not doing anything and the lack of purposeness. When you're going through it, on your way to pursue something, feels like there's a sense of purpose when you are failing. It's great. Going into the adventure, into the unknown, that is my favorite thing to do. I'm going alone on this trip, so I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing. I'm excited. Definitely excited. Let me see if I can flip this. That is so freaking awesome. Hey, Lenny.
Yeah.
So this is what your room look like before you move. Hey, Lenny.
What a room?
Any last words?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to do stuff right now.
All right. So I went to Walmart wanting to buy some, let me find the keys to this car. So I went to Walmart to find some shampoo and conditioner because when I go to Brazil, I want to have my own kind of scent. I was looking for a little bit of a orange, something to remind me of Florida. That's probably gonna be the last time I ever work or see that Walmart because I used to work there too. I was hanging out with a bunch of illegal immigrants working in the middle of the night and I didn't see the daylight. Am I part of the big red truck crew now, even though this is inherited or borrowed? It's a beautiful big red truck, absolutely magnificent. I love how big this truck is because, you know, I gotta keep everything proportional because my whole body is large, every part of my body is large, you know, my hands, my toes, my feet, and now the truck is proportional to my body size. And I'm gonna be in Brazil where there's a bunch of tiny little cars. Like Europeans, they get so upset, it's like, oh man, Americans, they get too big stuff. It's like, we're proportional, okay? The motto is go big, go home, not be little and cry. Oh man, guys stole my spot and he parked so shitty. All right, I'm parking here, I don't care. Jill can complain all she wants. I'm out of here in the 18th.
Ain't no way.
All right, time to get started. Okay, let's go, My hands are freaking freezing. Damn these long, dangly arms. Days like these, I'm happy I'm not a midget. That's not offensive, it's just the truth. Because I'm just being honest, you know? I'm happy I'm tall. I'm very blessed that I'm tall. If I was a midget, I would say, like, I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. Wish I was, I don't know, not Kevin Hart. Double chocolate cookies. Oh, how that car start? There's not even a person in there. Unless I'm staring them straight in the freaking face. And they're just invisible to me. Is this what popular kids feel like? What the freaking heck? Where are my fingers? Where am I going? Around the world, around the world. Stay in Brazil for a bit, get money, go to Europe. Don't die in Russia. What do you mean don't die in Russia? Huh? I'm not American, I'm Brazilian. What do you mean? So we're basically almost done. Not done. Lived here for about a year. Done with it. And on a serious note, I lived in a middle-class family for all my life. We have to unburden ourselves from what has been to be what is going to be. Down freaking no. Let's experience poverty! Just kidding. My family's pretty good in Brazil. I'm already hearing music. Soon this is gonna be all sand. There's gonna be ocean instead of apartments, instead of a mountain of snow. Just brought the last of my stuff from my place and now gonna be spending the night at my grandparents'. That was the last night ever sleeping there ever again. Man, That was a rough 2 years. I'll do my best, but I don't know if it's up to me to change that. But I do feel something a little different. What can be more different than a new city, new state, new country, new language, new weather, new everything? Maybe that will help. New currency to delay. Because I don't want a job again, that's for sure. I have never felt more depressed than being at a job for 2 years. And I like being around people, so maybe that will help in Brazil. I have zero expectations. I don't know what to expect. But I don't want to be this mediocre, simple man. I have a lot of respect for people that keep a job and want a job and want to be simple and live the simple life, because it's just like people that respect other people in the military. It's just because you can't imagine yourself doing that, because it's very, very hard. I was even considering military. I didn't know what else to do. But I have a lot of respect for people who can work a job. When I used to just think, man, these guys are lazy, that they don't want to be great. But no, that's a hard job. Like doing the same thing every single day, it can be fulfilling to others. That's something I can't see myself doing for the rest of my life. But then again, I can't be wasting my time being mediocre by either being lazy, lustful, anxious, depressed. I can't just be laying around. I'd like to say that things are going to be different. Honestly, I don't know. Only time will tell, and I'm recording this to see if in the future everything will be different. Now I'm going to go get some steak tacos. Good night.